So pleased to have you along. This should be a good one. We're set, and off we go here on EA Sports. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. They'll run it for the first time with DeAndre Swift. And a nice run there. He'll be stopped just shy of a first down. A pickup of 9.
This is one of those cases where having high-end speed in the backfield can be such a game changer. The offensive linemen don't need to hold their blocks quite as long. You give this guy a little bit of a crease, and man, he is gone.
They'll go again with Swift. And he will have the first down. Not a huge run, but enough to move the chains.
It's possible they could have tried to be a little bit more aggressive on 2nd down, knowing they had 3rd and inches in their back pocket. But I don't think anyone's going to complain. Pick up the first down, extend the drive, see if you can go score.
They'll look to throw. Oh, intercepted. What a bad start on the 3rd play. And he's going to give a short field to his offense here as they try to break the tie.
So anytime a team suffers an early setback like that interception, human instinct says, Mike, we need to get away from our game plan. We need to adjust. I don't think that's the case. There's a lot of game left, a lot of chances to avenge that play and still connect downfield on some of these passes. All proven, though, Mike, they've got to identify what went wrong, let's correct it so we're able to move forward.
Opening carry of the game for the speedster, Devon Achane. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line.
This is how you draw up your opening possession when you're on the road. The longer the drive goes, the quieter the crowd gets. Continue to mix in that run game. Let's see if they can finish off by putting this ball in the end zone.
Now this is going to be a design run. They let him keep it. He'll work forward only to about the 18. Here's 2nd and 9. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down.
They couldn't quite connect there on that short pass, Mike, and I just think it's worth reminding everyone how different the concepts are down here in the red zone than what the rest of the game plan calls for in the normal part of the field.
He's going to have the first down and more. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Los Angeles. It's his 3rd touchdown on the year.
We all make such a big deal, Mike, when we see a quarterback go through his progression and deliver a deep downfield strike for a touchdown. But sometimes just take what's easy, the easy pitch and catch, get an underneath completion. That's exactly what the quarterback does here. Takes what the defense gives them, and when you have a playmaker like that on the outside, they can do the rest with their feet after the catch, and the end result is still a touchdown.
Seven 0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. And this one is fielded in the end zone, will not be returned. So it'll come out to the 30. Here's 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Pressure gets there, and down he goes.
The best thing they did here, Mike, is keep their rush lane integrity. What that means is you have to rush the quarterback as a unit. Keep him in the pocket. Keep him on that X. And when you do, man, he becomes a sit and duck for this pass rush.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Now they'll set up to throw. He'll locate his tight end, George Kittle. And they're going to move the ball all the way up to the 45-yard line.
Now, this is the epitome of a really short throw and a really nice run after catch. And listen, for a quarterback, it all counts the same. You don't always have to throw the ball downfield to generate explosive plays, and these drag routes can be very, very effective.
Oh, a lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete. He was trying to get it to Jamar Chase, and it'll be 2nd down. A shotgun snap. Now a loose football. Oh, he gets it right back.
And man, does he dodge a bullet right there, Mike, on that sack. He's fortunate. That ball bounced right back to him. And he's able to recover it and keep possession for his team.
Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long.
Let's go now.
They bring Chase in motion. Throwing now on 3rd and long. And that is incomplete.
This offense has to find a way to be better on 1st and 2nd down, Mike. Living in these 3rd and long situations, must pass, is not a recipe that their offensive coordinator wants to operate in.
And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback and will come out to the 20-yard line. They'll start on the ground. It's Achane. And that'll be good for about a half dozen. It'll set up 2nd down. They'll stay on the ground with Achane. And it'll be brought down shy of the 35, but that is good enough to move the sticks.
2nd down at these distances, Mike, you pretty much anticipate a pass, and I think that's what the defense was lined up thinking. In this case, they leave a little too much room on the ground, and the offense is able to pick up a 1st down.
From the 34 now, it's 1st and 10. Back to throw. Going for it all. That is caught! And he will go all the way. Xavier Legette, touchdown Chargers. A beautiful combination in the air there. The pass downfield and bringing it the rest of the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
And it's really just a great route, Mike, and then a beautiful throw. The accuracy of the throw is what allowed the receiver not only to secure the catch, but then be able to turn it up and finish the play and find himself in the end zone.
Santos, good on the extra point. And the Chargers will extend their 1st quarter lead. It's now 14-0. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10.
Here we go, set.
This drive will begin with a run by Swift. He's got room to the 45. And he'll be brought down, but what a run. Down to the 40.
Well, that's how you get a drive started. A big play here in the run game, and you have to imagine this is something we're going to continue to see. Success early in the drive typically results in success later in the drive. They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Ready? Come 19. Come. Mustang 19. Go.
Back to the air once more on 2nd down. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
A first catch there for Chase. And he's got a 1st down to go with him.
It's so early in the game, you have to be careful now as coaches and players that you don't find yourself trailing early and get out of your game plan. There is so much time left. Stick to what you've worked on all week. There's plenty of time to chip away and see if you can.
He is in. DeAndre Swift. Touchdown Seahawks. Joshua Carty comes out now for the extra point. He's got it. And the Seahawks are on the board. It's now 14-7. Here's Carty now. He'll kick it away following the touchdown. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. On play action, he'll set up to throw. Looking for his tight end on the corner route. He's got it. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45.
Chargers 14, Seahawks 7.
Set to go now on 1st and 10. On the handoff, this is Achane. And he'll get this one across midfield. Brought down after a pickup of a half dozen. They'll work now on 2nd and 4.
Here we go. 60 Bobcat.
Now, faking the give. Now, he'll air one out. That's going to be intercepted in the end zone. And the Seahawks are going to get it back here just past the 35.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's positioning. Being able to get himself to a spot, to get his hands on the ball, and a chance at that pick. Mike, when that ball was thrown, me and you are sitting here saying, that's a touchdown. And instead, they force a turnover, and now their offense is back on the field.
Let's go now. 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick.
Right away, they'll set up to throw. Oh, in trouble. Down he goes.
If there's any silver lining for this drive, Mike, it's the fact that at least this sack occurred on an early down. So I guess technically they have a chance to claw themselves out of this hole, but that's the third sack of the game. And this defense doesn't show any signs of slowing down.
He'll look to throw. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. And he might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a third down.
Really just been a combination of errors here on this drive. I mean, the sack on first down put him in a bad spot. Then the incompletion there trying to gain it back on second. And now they find themselves in a critical third down here, or they're facing a 3 and out.
He's got his tight end, Kittle. And he is out of bounds on the other side of midfield. Well, 3rd and 19, no problem. They pick it up on 3rd and long. They bring Chase in motion. To the air now on 1st and 10. And they're going to get to him and take him down, taken back to the other side of midfield. That's Jonathan Grenard busting in to record the sack.
Well, that's certainly one way to bounce back here defensively after giving up a huge explosive play on the previous snap. To bounce back and come away with a sack. Now you find yourself in 2nd and long. You can catch your breath, and the opportunity to get off the field has just gone up.
Quickly into the hands of Chase. That will make 3rd down a little more manageable. Good yardage gained on that one.
On the 60. At the 60. At the 60. Let's go.
He'll drop to throw. He's got a receiver. It's Chase. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line.
3rd downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on 3rd downs, that is a recipe for success.
They bring Chase in motion. In the red zone now, he'll drop to throw. He'll get rid of it and complete it.
Seemed like the receiver, Mike, ran through like 5 different open zones, but once he found the one that he liked, where the quarterback was expecting him, you see him do a nice job throttling down, secures the catch, and he's able to pick up a nice gain.
They put a receiver in motion to the left. This drive is going to continue. They bring him down, but not before he picks up 1st and goal for his team. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. And he gets to the outside and takes it in. DeAndre Swift. Touchdown, Seattle. 2nd touchdown of the game. Season total now up to 5.
And this is just high-level quarterback play down here in the red zone. The way they teach them their progressions, Mike, it's touchdown, check down. You don't want to take a sack, and you certainly don't want to turn the ball over. He knows he has nothing down the field, nowhere to go to his receivers and tight ends. Check it down to your back, let them do the rest after the catch, and it results in a touchdown.
The extra point from Party is good. And the Seahawks will tie things up. We are all even at 14. We are all square, 14 apiece the score as this one's away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. So they come to the line for first down and 10. Back to throw here to begin the drive. He's going to try it here again. And that is incomplete. The pass intended for Xavier Legette. And it'll bring up second down.
There's only a handful of guys in the league who legitimately have world-class speed, and he's one of them. I mean, he's the type of weapon that you 3 or 4 times a game have to just say, okay, my guy, he's faster than your guy. We're going to send him deep and let it fly. And even though that one falls incomplete, you have to continue to sprinkle that threat in because it makes everything else in your passing game that much easier.
Intercepted. Picked off by Jordan Fuller.
Intercepted. The Seahawks take over first and 10 at the 40-yard line.
They'll come up first and 10 at the 40.
Let's go now. Go, Reed. Go. Set go.
Blitz coming. He'll throw it. Just trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit as he threw, and the pass is incomplete.
Really nice job there by the defense defending the middle of the field. That is the most valuable real estate on the field. They know every single offense is trying to attack the defense between them.
And he'll be taken down. They got him back at the 50-yard line.
If they win this game, this pass rush is going to be a big reason why. The 5 sacks speak for itself, but their ability to disrupt the timing of this offense, that can't be overstated.
So, backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long.
70 Timberwolves. Dragon 60. 18 Raptor. 18 Raptor.
From the 50, he'll set up to throw. And this ball incomplete on 3rd down.
Well, not exactly breaking news here, Mike. They got speed on the perimeter that just not a lot of teams in the NFL have. So even though that ball falls incomplete, I think they have to continue to do it, continue to pressure this defense and make them defend the entire field. Because as they're worried about him running by them, there is a lot of space open underneath.
The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. On the ground to start the drive, it's Achane. And he'll be brought down after a short pickup to the 24. T.J. Edwards there on the stop. Here's a 2nd and 6. He'll keep it on the ground here again. And he'll be brought down up past the 35-yard line. Now the Chargers will use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 20 seconds to go in the first half.
The goal of every offense, Mike, is to find a way to establish a balance between the run and the pass. With some success here early on the ground, will open up things as the game unfolds for the quarterback in this passing game.
Throwing now on 1st and 10. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down.
Pretty clear approach here, Mike. You're just trying to take advantage of the size of your tight end versus a smaller defender. And you're just saying box him out and go up for an offensive rebound and get the ball at its highest point. In this case, it falls incomplete, but if they continue to get that matchup, this quarterback's not going to shy away from giving his big tight end a shot.
Here comes 3rd and 6. Out of the gun, he'll throw. He's got his man. That's Legette. And he is out of bounds, but not until he's inside the 40-yard line. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a first down. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. That's deep for the back of the end zone. That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this first half.
So, of course, you prefer to connect on that throw, but think about it like this, Mike. The more they continue to test this defense downfield, the more it's going to open up some of those shorter passes underneath.
Santos' kick is good. So we hit halftime, and the visiting Chargers are on top as we send you cross-country to the Sunshine State. That's where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. All yours, Coach. Coach, thanks. This one's still anyone's game. We'll see who can come out with the hot hand in this second half. About to get started. 3 points, all that separates these two sides, as half number 2 kicks off. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he will not bring it out. It's a touchback, and this drive will begin at the 30-yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. Here's a give to Achane. And he surges forward for a gain of about 5. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. Quickly to the outside and complete. And that's a first down. It will be a gain of 8.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback, getting into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch.
They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4. Once again, it's Achane.
I think this 2nd down call, Mike, they were hoping that at worst they had themselves set up for a 3rd down and short. But there's no need for 3rd down. He was able to get enough on 2nd, and they get a fresh set of downs.
On 1st and 10, it's Achane. He'll get about 2. Jabril Pepper is up from his safety spot to bring him down. On 2nd down, Achane. And he will get forward for about 5 yards. That sets up 3rd down. On the carry, here's Achane. A field goal, no gimme from this distance. They'll go on 4th down. They'll try it now with Achane. And he's going to have the Chargers' first down. Well, that was a tough couple of yards to pick up, but they convert on 4th and 1.
Little test of wills up front, huh, Mike? I mean, who wanted this one more? Who would get off the line quicker? Who would drive the other side backwards? Pretty impressive that not only are they the ones that won the battle, the defense knew what was coming and still couldn't stop it.
Look him up on a 2nd down and 8.
Let's go now. Saturday Lion. Go.
Once again, it's Gibbs. And he'll get this ahead. Gain of about 4, and it leads to 3rd down. Here's a designed run. A gain of 11 on that one. 1st down, LA.
This is where you have to be careful, Mike. You find yourself winning in the 2nd half. Human instinct says, all right, let's just sit on the ball and protect the lead and let the clock run out. You can't do that. Stay aggressive. Do what got you here. Continue to mix the run with the pass. Keep your foot on the gas and try to extend this lead.
Now, H.A. And he's brought down after a gain of a couple. Second down and 8. Gray brought in motion. And the Chargers are going to have a 1st and goal coming up as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
1st and goal, Chargers.
Now, this looks like a design run, and he will do it himself. He's in. Devon Achane. Touchdown, L.A. Taking care of business on the ground to get the score, and Greg, the big guys up front, they deserve some praise on that one.
Absolutely, Mike. And it really only takes one guy to distort the defense and win his block. But in this case, give credit to the entire unit. They did their job, and they reward their offense with a touchdown.
Santos, good on the extra point. And the Chargers go up by 10. 24-14 is their lead. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. First and 10.
60 Bison, 60 Bison. Let's go.
He's going to let it go deep for Chase. And they'll get this one down to the 35-yard line.
Those are the explosive pass plays that this team is going to continue to mine all day. You can see pre-snap, the quarterback loved his matchup. He allowed his receiver to work downfield. Perfect throw, and now sets them up to try to see if they can finish this drive off with some points.
Trying to push the ball down the field. It's an interception. And the Chargers are going to have it here at their own 9-yard line.
When you find yourself in this situation, Mike, you're on defense, you're defending your own goal line, you got to take some chances. You got to try to force a turnover and make a play and get off the field. That's exactly what this defender did. Takes a chance, bets on himself, and comes away with a pick to save them some points.
Here's Achane. He'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play.
Depending on the situation or the down and distance, Mike, the linebackers have different reads. Sometimes they read the offensive lineman. Sometimes they read the running back. In this case, his read brings him right to the play. He's able to make a big stop and keep the gain to nothing.
On the ground is Achane. A pickup of 14 on that one. And the Chargers have the first down.
Pretty much just more of the same from what we saw with this back in the first half. And he doesn't need much. He gets a little bit of space, and then he can create the rest. It's the combination of patience, vision, and then the burst to hit the hole once he sees it. This guy's been a handful all day.
A run up the middle with Achane. He'll work his way ahead for a gain of about 4. Here's 2nd and 6. They'll run right here. It's Achane. And he'll only manage to pick up 3 yards. And that leads to 3rd down. A run out of the gun with Achane. The offense is staying right there. They're going for it. 4th and a couple. That's caught. Left side. It's complete. And he's going to have the Chargers first down. They find a way to convert on 4th down and pick up 10 yards.
Just take what the defense is giving you. When you can stay ahead of the chains and just take these easy pitch and catch throws underneath, hitch routes, quick game, now it puts you in a lot more favorable down and distances to eventually attack this defense a little bit more downfield.
Nice job finding the seam. Gain of about 9. Just a yard short of that first down. A good spot here. 2nd and a yard. They'll look to throw. That's going to be caught by Gray. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
An interesting decision there by the play caller to put this ball in the air. Mike, you're up by 2 scores. Traditional wisdom says, hey, we're up by 2 scores late in the 4th quarter. We've got to keep this clock moving. You don't want to risk it.
Oh, that may be the break they needed. That one's intercepted. Picked off by Bobby Okereke.
So you do a great job all game long. You build up a lead here late in the 4th quarter. But now you get sloppy. This turnover all of a sudden brings a renewed sense of energy to your opponent, who a minute ago thought this game was over, and now they got a little life.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Open man downfield is Kittle. A big play and a much-needed one as well. 32 yards.
This hasn't been his best game by any means, but what I really like, Mike, is regardless of the score, regardless of the time of the game, he is out there battling. He's doing everything in his power to chip away and see if he can get his team back in this game here in the 4th quarter. They've got to find a way to capitalize in this drive. Continue to cut into that deficit. Every possession is critical. Take advantage when you have the ball.
They bring Chase in motion. They'll look to throw here on 1st down. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up Incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. 79 Bronco. Set up. Set go.
They'll throw out of the gun. Has completed to Douglas. And he won't quite make it to the pylon, but he's out of bounds right around the 1-yard line. A big play and a much-needed one as well. 36 yards. So it took just 3 plays, but just like that, they have first and goal. They'll run with Swift. And he's into the end zone yet again. DeAndre Swift. Touchdown, Seahawks. He's doubled his touchdown output for the season in one game. That's his 3rd of the game, his 6th this year. So, 2 timeouts, plus the 2-minute warning available, yet they'll go with an onside kick. So they've cut into the lead, now just a field goal behind as they kick it off.
Late in the game, this is where you see teams really start taking some chances. And boy, this was a big one, but it's not going to work out.
They'll come up here, 1st and 10.
Let's go.
They'll run with Gibbs. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more. Timeout Seahawks. That is their 2nd. Now they'll set up to throw. Little short pass here. Caught by his tight end. Down the left sideline. And he's into the end zone. That might be the knockout punch. Touchdown, Los Angeles. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon. Santos, good on the extra point. And the Chargers will open it up even further here in this 4th quarter. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. And no chance to return this one. Through the end zone for a touchback. On 1st and 10, they'll set up to throw. That's complete, left side to Pickens. He's taken down, but just shy of midfield.
Nice way to start the drive here. Really good protection by the guys up front. Good decision by the quarterback to find his read. Ball's accurate, ball's on time. Now they're able to start this drive and get on the move the right way.
2 minutes remain in the 4th quarter. We'll come back and finish this one off after this. 1 timeout at their disposal, but the more pressing need, they have to score twice. It's 1st and 10. They bring Chase in motion. They'll drop to throw. This throw left side caught by Kittle. That's a nice pickup on a 1st down throw. It's a gain of 8. Back to throw. He's hit after the catch, and the ball comes free. But he'll gather it back in. This is 1st and 10.
The Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Back to the air one more time. That's brought in right side by Pickens. His 2nd catch of the drive. This one good for 15 and a 1st down.
And these are the moments in the game, Mike, where you need your best players to come through and make their presence felt. And that's exactly what he does there. Picks up a nice reception, good chunk of yards, and they keep their hopes alive.
That is caught at the 3. And he gets marked out of bounds, but inside the 5-yard line. He's over 100 receiving yards on the afternoon now, and a first down to boot. They'll look to throw again. To the end zone. It's intercepted. Picked off by Devin Witherspoon.
So you find yourself entering the red zone. Mike, it's hard to not start envisioning scoring a touchdown. Well, that interception, it changes everything. This is a huge missed opportunity. You have to capitalize and find a way to hang 6 on the defense.
Here's 1st and 10.
Let's go now. Trap 60.
Right away, they'll set up to throw. He's going to take a shot down the field. That is caught. And he's going to be marked down, bringing it all the way to the 25-yard line.
When he continues to play at this level, Mike, it just makes this team so hard to beat. It's the combination of leading both long, sustained drives and then being able to strike in bunches. It puts so much pressure on these defenses, and with the way today...
That one going to be intercepted in the end zone if he stayed in bounds. Now the officials say no, it is incomplete. Crisis averted for the offense, at least for the moment. A near turnover there. We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. A shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. And this is going to be a touchdown. They are going to extend the lead here in the final minute of play. That is yet another touchdown pass. What a game he is having, throwing his 4th touchdown score of the game.
It's one thing, Mike, to throw 4 touchdowns, but it's really the ease in which he's carved this defense up that has stood out the most. The defense has had no answers for this passing game, and he has just completely had his way with this group.
Seahawks 21.
So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. This kick is fielded in the end zone, but no move to bring it out. It's touchback, and that ball will come out to the 30-yard line. They'll start on the ground with Swift. He is met and dropped. Good defense. Loss of a couple on that play. So it's a win for the visiting Chargers. This was a game up and down the field, marching the ball at will, matching each other point for